Meanwhile, in Tupac news,
The shooting of Tupac Shakur once again underscores the violence that has surrounded this man since he shot the superstar.
4 people pulled up, opened fire. Shakur and Knight.
Tupac Shakur was shot several times in the chest. Shakur was pronounced dead.
MAKAVELI in this Illuminati, all through your body. The blows like a 12-gauge shot. Feel me?
Change you, Eric.
What's that supposed to mean?
They got this stuff they get blood from somebody with AIDS, and then they shoot you with it.
Oh.
That's a slow death.
Yeah.
An Eazy-E thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Shit, man. HIV, pussy, having love. Yo, damn. Easy come, easy.
I don't even feel that bad, Doc. Don't tell me that.
It's just a matter of time.
Only Gab can do it like this. Yo, YouTube, what up? It's your homie Gab, I'm in the building. And this is MAKAVELI Media. First and foremost, let me give a shout out to Eazy-E and his family. Rest in peace, Eazy-E. Salute to the Wright family. Eazy-E is a legend. He's a true pioneer. I always had respect for Eazy-E. He's part of my childhood. I grew up listening to him like most of y'all out there. And, you know, Eazy was a real Compton City G. No other way around it. The guy got respect all the way around the board. So it's easy for me to come on here and talk about Eazy. And for those that don't like it, I don't care. Oh, yeah, I had a clown ask me, why do I talk about other rappers outside of Tupac? First of all, any rapper that I talk about is my choice, is my channel, you know? But the artists I do feature on here have some kind of relation or had a relationship to Tupac. It's all relevant, whether you see that or not. And like I said, it's my channel. With all due respect to everybody that's listening, you don't tell me what to talk about. I make the rules on my own channel. And if you don't like it, then, you know, don't let the doorknob hit you in the ass on the way out. Just being real. And for the people that do like it and support me, I appreciate you back. And that's who I make my content for. That's it. Now, with that being said, a lot of y'all been keeping track of this Wolf in Sheep's Clothing series I'm doing. And I think I'm going to conclude it with this video right here. Because I said everything I feel like I needed to say. You know, you raised a bunch of good questions in the comment section, and I try to answer them as I go along with the videos. So we're going to finish on this note. I got a question for you. How many of y'all got kids out there? Let me see y'all raise your hands. Raise your hands if you got kids. Myself included. I got kids. I have children. Yes. Gab has kids. Eazy-E had kids. Eazy-E has 11 children, right? I say that to say this. For all my G's out there, there's daddies that was, involved in the birth process of their children. The first thing you know when a young lady start having her prenatal visits is they take blood work. Yes, they do. Oh, man, they stick on them poor women so much, man. They take all types of labs. And one of the main things they check for is AIDS and HIV. Especially in our community. They have it underneath a magnifying glass, underneath a microscope. So you mean to tell me that Eazy-E had 11 kids by 8 different women, and none of these women or the children test positive? Think about that for a minute. 8 women, 11 kids, all healthy and strong. And some of those kids were born in the 90s. I don't know the exact dates, but when Eazy passed away, he had little teeny children. All of them healthy. Now, Eazy-E came down with a cold he couldn't get rid of, a cough, in 1995, and he went to the doctors, and that's when they gave him, the horrible news. This was in 95. He made his announcement as soon as he heard what he was diagnosed with, and he died a month later. A month later, Eazy was gone. All this in 1995. So, in 1993, it's a little ironic that Snoop Dogg's debut album came out on Death Row Records. And on our house party skit, this is what they said.
Man, HIV pussy out of nowhere. Yo, Dan. Easy come, easy.
And they laugh. And then Dre says, easy come, easy go. In 1993, how in the world is that possible? If Eazy-E didn't even know he had it until 1995. It was way too late when Eazy-E found out. The disease, the progression of the disease was such that medicine couldn't help it. So how would Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and the Dogg Pound know that Eazy-E, had HIV? Then you look at the weird circumstances that Dr. Dre put in Straight Outta Compton. With, did Eazy get jumped by Suge and his goons? And what happened? Don't make me change you, Eric. The whole thing. And then Suge Knight saying what he said on the late night talk show.
Oh, so that seems bad.
That's a slow down.
The only conclusion I could come up with, because one of the questions I asked myself is, why would Suge say that? I most certainly don't believe he would indict himself by saying that on national TV. I think, this is my opinion, he might have been saying that to mess with Dr. Dre. Who said he was telling on himself? He just said, hey, he didn't say this is what I do. He said this is what, this is what people do. Excuse me, y'all, some dirt bikes going past. And then, sometime later, when the Straight Outta Compton movie came out, it was Suge Knight who said, don't make me change you, Eric. Make me change you. And what's that supposed to mean? And then at the end of the movie, Eazy comes down with, his disease. It's really strange, man. I'm not no real big conspiracy guy. Some of you believe I am, but I'm not. I don't believe everything I hear or what I read, but I do believe a lot of what I see and what I see in individuals. And that just don't add up to me. In 1993, they was joking about the fact that Eazy was sick, or calling themselves putting his business out there. And my question to you is, how would they know that? You know, something else I found strange. You know, it's been documented that Eazy-E made amends with Ice Cube before he passed away. Him and Ice Cube was seen at a nightclub in New York City, hugging and talking and reminiscing and, you know, making plans to do new business in the future. In the movie, Dr. Dre and Eazy made up as well. But I just don't know if I could buy that. You know, the problem with Straight Outta Compton is this was all from Dr. Dre and some of it from Ice Cube. But this was Dre reenactment of what he wanted people to see and believe. Just like Dre got tough with Suge at the end of the movie. I don't know if I believe that either. But Dre would have us believe that him and Eazy made up too, and they was going to get together in the future. Well, I tell you what, I don't care what kind of illness you had. If one of your former friends made fun of you being sick and, you know, telling people about it, would you make up with them in the future? Huh? Yeah, that was low. That was low, but it also tells you what kind of individual you're dealing with. I mean, by all accounts, they always try to make Dr. Dre, you know, this outstanding citizen. They ought to ask some of the people that, you know, Dr. Dre assaulted, especially the females. But, you know, I'm no judge, nor jury. I just said how I see it. And, you know, like I said, that's really weird to me, man. Really weird. That came out in 93. Eazy died in 1995. And his family still wanted the answers. Some people blame it on his trip to the White House. Some people say it was acupuncture. Some people believe it was Suge Knight. You know, who knows? But I'm going to end it with this. But it don't make sense, y'all. For the last time, Eazy-E had 11 children. 8 different baby mothers. Everybody healthy. Nobody sick. Eazy-E was worth millions of dollars. He's been with unknown amounts of women. Nobody's ever come forward claiming Eazy made them sick, trying to sue his estate for money. Not a single person. Magic Johnson been sick for almost 30 years now with this disease and still going strong. There's little kids that was born with it that are adults now. He trying to tell me this successful, rich entertainer would die in a month's time? He lived 1 month. Don't make sense, y'all. He died in a month's time, y'all. In Sinai Hospital, the same place where Biggie Smalls died at. And it's crazy, man. All the money he got, he could have, you know, got the best medicine money could buy. But it was too late by the time he found out he had it. See, that's why it don't make sense for Dr. Dre to say that in 1993. Because if Eazy knew he had it back then, he could have been taking the medicine the whole time. But, you know, when he went to the hospital, it was too late because he had went untreated for, you know, the certain amount of time he had it. And who knows how long that was, because like I said, all of the women in his life was getting their blood work done. So he couldn't have had it then. It's just weird, man. It's a strange thing that, you know, I don't think too many people feel comfortable talking about. In closing, I'm not trying to insinuate anything, but I will say this. Everybody that was around Eazy-E in his life all say that Eazy wasn't sick. People that's inflicted with this disease are very ill. By all accounts, Eazy was healthy, he was strong. Bone Thug said they never saw him sick. His wife said she never saw him sick. The kids said they never saw him sick. Jerry Heller said he never saw him sick. Matter of fact, Jerry Heller said he sent Eazy to his doctor. Eazy was healthy as a horse. The only person that knew Eazy-E was sick was Dr. Dre.
Quiet on the seconds, I'm about to begin. And if you didn't hear me before, I tell you again, my name is Eazy, or just call me Eazy.